Goober, you can't stay here. It's against the rules. And that's one thing about the Marines. They set a great store by rules.
Well, I don't want to discommode you any, Gomer, but how am I ever going to find out if I want to be a Marine if I can't try it out?
Because, Goober, in the Marines, we always... Hey! Here comes Sergeant Carter. Gomer, get him out of here. Get him out of here right now.
I knew this would happen. I knew it happened. Wait outside, Goober, quick.
Pyle! Pyle! Where's Pyle?
Right here, Sergeant.
Pyle, tell me it ain't true.
Hey!
I took them off, just like you said.
This is more than a simple case of misconduct. You know what I think, Smith? The psychiatrist? Pyle, how would you like to go for a little ride with us?
You mean a dart in your Jeep?
That's right.
Well, that sure is nice of you. I always did want to ride one of them. Later on, you wouldn't think about letting me drive it, would you?
Maybe. Maybe. Come on, get in.
Do you know I can take one of these apart and put it back together again right before your eyes?
Step on it, Smith.
This time you have backed me to the wall. There's only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to talk to the colonel. You might as well start packing because you are on borrowed time. What's the matter with you? Why didn't you tell him about Goober?
Well, couldn't do that. Goober could get into awful trouble. More trouble than me. After all, he's just a civilian.
Well, let's get him in here. Get him in his civvies and get him off the base.
Goober?
Goober? He's gone. Goober? 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 Goober?
Well, somewhere on this base there's a wandering Goober. And since his last name is Pyle, you're going to get all the credit for anything he does.
Well, maybe he went back into town.
Well, I hope so, but he didn't say nothing about going into town.
Well, look, wherever he is, it's not good. Don't forget, he's got that uniform on.
Gomer, if I were you, I'd tell Sergeant Carter, just level with him.
I can't, Duke. I just can't. Goober's my own kin. He could get in real big, serious trouble.
But, Gomer, what about you? Lieutenant Swanson tells me you were outside the barracks in your stocking feet.
That's right.
You want to tell me about it?
What for? You already know.
What I mean is, why were you outside in your stocking feet?
Because I didn't have my shoes on.
Tell me, Pyle, how do you feel about being a Marine?
Well, that's a good question. To tell you the truth, I don't know yet. I mean, I might just decide to stay, and then again, I might just take off.
Pyle, do you have any dreams you can remember? Perhaps one that recurs?
Say it again.
I mean, a dream you've had more than once.
Oh, yeah, there's this one dream I've had lots of times. It's just off.
Good. Tell me about it.
Well, there's this great big gas pump, see? And I'm pumping away, and these bells get louder and louder. Boom, 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 boom. It's enough to drive a person right out of their mind.
Boom, boom.
That's right, you got it.
That'll be all for now, Pyle. Why don't you just go right on back to the barracks?
You mean that place over there where the lieutenant picked me up?
That's right. Why don't you just go back there and take it easy for the rest of the day?
Well, okay. Would it be all right if I take off my socks? If I walk all the way back like this, it'll wear the heels up.
Sure. Take off your socks.
Thanks. It's sure been real nice talking to you. You're a real good listener. Say, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like Pilot's flipped.
No. I wouldn't put it that way, Sergeant. There does seem to be some evidence of a personality conflict.
Sir?
I'd rather not make a hasty diagnosis, but Pyle does appear to have some signs of a double personality.
How do you like that? I never thought he had any personality at all.
What I'm saying, Sergeant, is that this can get quite bizarre. Now, there's a conflict of interest, a struggle of incompatible desires. On the one hand, a striving toward normal behavior. On the other hand, a deviating toward the bizarre. You understand that, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. Pyle is a bazaar.
What I'm saying, Sergeant, is that Pyle has within him a struggle between the good Marine and the bad Marine. Now, it'll be a day or two before I can get out separation orders. In the meantime, go easy with him.
Yes, sir, of course. Does he know yet?
No, he doesn't.
Well, sir, do you think maybe I should tell him? I mean, we've been together since boot camp.
It's a good idea. I think it'll be the best way of handling it.
Yes, sir, I'll be glad to. How do you like that? Pyle, a bazaar. Well, Pyle, we've been together for quite a while now, haven't we?
1 year, 3 weeks, and 2 days.
And you got a lot to be proud of. You made private first class in a year. That's nothing to sneeze at. Who knows? After a little while, you may be able to come back.
Back from work.
Listen, Pyle, I don't know how to tell you this, but it looks like you're going to be leaving here.
You mean to the Aleutians?
Oh, no, not the Aleutians. I didn't mean that. That was just a threat. I mean, well, the fact is, Pyle, we're going to be sending you home.
Home?
That's right.
But I've been watching it, Sergeant. Honest, I have. I was the first one out the chow hall this afternoon.
No. It isn't that, Pyle. I mean, it ain't a question of simple little goofs anymore. It's the funny things. I mean, when a Marine begins to wear brown and white shoes with his uniform, Pyle, well, let's face it, it's time to bid adieu.
Huh?
That's goodbye in Italian. Some of us can be Marines and some of us can't. It's as simple as that. So just feel proud of the fact that you were in for a year. Well, goodbye.
Well, golly, listen, Sergeant, I got to tell you something. I wasn't going to say nothing, but if it means my leaving the Marines, well, I just can't protect him any longer.
Protect him? Protect who?
Goober.
Goober.
That's right. See, it wasn't me that done all them bad things that you think I done. It was him, Goober.
You mean it wasn't you with your hands in your pockets?
It was Goober.
And it wasn't you with brown and white shoes? It was Goober.
That's right. But you don't have to worry, Sergeant. I got rid of him. I finally convinced him he had to get off the base.
Oh, I see.
So is everything all right now? I mean, I don't have to get out of the Marines? You understand about Goober?
Oh, yes, I understand.
Then everything's okay.
Everything's terrific. Now, you just go back to the barracks and take it easy. Rest.
And you ain't mad at Goober, because he didn't know no better.
Oh, no. I'm not mad at Goober at all.
You see, Sergeant, it fits exactly into what we were talking about earlier today. He makes up this fictitious character in order to help him out of his troubles.
Sir?
Well, it's simple. It's like with a small child. They need the approval of their parents so that when they do something bad, they make up an imaginary character to take the blame. If they break a window, it's the bad Georgie that did it. If they run a hose in Daddy's car, it's the bad Donald. You understand, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. But that's with kids.
But don't forget, as his sergeant, you're taking the place of his mother and father. Especially now.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Well, frankly, I didn't either. Now, I'll speed up his orders. Meantime, you try to keep him on an even keel.
You mean it can get worse?
You can never tell. Remember, be nice, be pleasant. And if there are any sudden changes, get in touch with me immediately.
Yes, sir. Goober.
Gomer. Goober, what are you doing here? I thought you said at the hotel I was going to come see you tomorrow.
Well, I will, but you know what they wanted us to sleep there? $4.50. Can I stay here tonight?
But I told Sergeant Carter you was in town.
Well, this for tonight. I'll be out of here first thing in the morning. The Marines ain't gonna work for me. Too many people hollering at you.
But Goober, you ain't allowed here. It's bad enough during the day, but at night.
I can stretch out under your bunk. How about it, Gomer?
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll just go to Sergeant Carter and tell him the truth. I'll tell him that you're here and you ain't got no place to sleep. And maybe you'll understand. He's a very understanding man.